Yeah, 4 state lawmakers have flipped from Democrat to Republican just in the past few weeks. And in 2 states, the conversions have even given Republicans supermajorities. Now, one defector in North Carolina sent the national media into a tailspin when she voted for a 12-week abortion ban.
Political earthquake bubbling in the North Carolina State House.
They rolled back a right women had had in this country for 50 years. What allowed them to do that is one person, State Representative Tricia Cotham.
Giving them the supermajority, that's got to be fraud.
She completely pulled the wool over the eyes on her constituents.
How did this all come down to Tricia Cotham's one vote?
It's just emblematic of how much of a crisis our democracy is in.
All we needed was one vote.
Joining me now, that one vote that the Democrats are so desperately freaking out about in the North Carolina legislature, former Democrat, now Republican, State Rep Tricia Cotham. Representative, you riled up the Democrats to such an extent. I mean, I was actually going to call the medics in when I saw their reaction, but what was the one thing that made you do it? Was it the abortion issue or something even better or bigger?
I think it's something bigger and just a history. The Democratic Party used to be a big tent party, and you would see those who were more liberal, as things were called, and you had your business Democrats, and in the South, many, many people were Democrats. In the last few years, unfortunately, there's been a tremendous change going very extreme to the radical left wing, and very much out of touch, very concerned just about social issues and not about issues to bring in jobs, keeping jobs, preparing a workforce, making sure our students have the best education. And with me, this is my 6th term entering into the General Assembly. I was appointed chairman positions. You would have thought that the Democrats would have seen that as something good since they are so outnumbered. But instead, I became enemy number one. And instead of just being excited, they just started to villainize me, attack me, and put out many, many rumors. And, you know, and that's fine. That's their only playbook that they have. But I think there are many Democratic leaders around the state. We come to serve, to do public service, to get things done. And the Democratic Party is not about that. It's about woke activism. It's not about free thinking. It is one way, their way, and no other way.
Yeah.
And that is not who I am, and I don't apologize for being a free thinker.
And your governor, Democrat Roy Cooper, he actually declared a state of emergency on Monday because the legislature actually wants to help kids and to help their parents. Watch this.
It's time to declare a state of emergency for public education in North Carolina. The Republican legislature is aiming to choke the life out of public education. If you care about public schools in North Carolina, it's time to take immediate action and tell them to stop the damage that will set back our schools for a generation.
All right, Representative Cotham, very quickly, what does that bill actually do that has him declaring a state of emergency? How embarrassing for the state he is.
The state of emergency is just political theater. Our governor's a lame duck governor looking for his next political landing spot. He thinks the Biden administration is going to be back. The school choice bill is my bill. I'm the chair of education. This is the biggest expansion of school choice in North Carolina. Yes, we have a crisis, but I'll turn that right back on the governor for closing schools as long as he did, from keeping kids out of schools and blaming parents. The blame is on him. And so this is just political theater sacrificing our children. This is about him. We're about kids first.
Thank you so much. You're very brave. We appreciate it.
I'm happy to be here.